Hello everyone and welcome back to Chalice of Love. Today Sheyla is going to talk about how the spirituality work, and this is the information that she's going to bring. I am Tony Paraná. I am going to be doing this translation from Portuguese to English. So if you're ready, well, let's begin.
Olá, pessoal. Sejam todos muito
Hello
bem-vindos.
everyone,
Para mim é uma gratidão,
welcome.
uma honra estar aqui com vocês em mais um vídeo.
Today
Então,
it's a
hoje
lot of
eu vou
gratitude to
falar
be
sobre
here
algumas
and
coisas
an
que
honor
têm
to be here
acontecido comigo.
with another video.
E eu vou falar
And
porque
I would like to talk
essa
about a few
bênção
things that
de
have
ser
been happening
guiado,
to
né,
me
pela espiritualidade, para eu poder
and things that the
compartilhar com
spirituality has been
vocês
asking me to
essa
share
jornada que eu tenho vivido
uh,
e as coisas que eu
with
tenho
you this
conhecido.
journey that it's my
Porque
life
de
has
repente
turned
uma pessoa
into it.
pode escutar
And this is
e se
because
conectar
I believe that
e
some people
despertar algo
can
nela,
hear
né?
and
E desde
connect
quando
with it, and
eu
something
decidi
will
escolhi abrir esse canal, eu
ascend
escolhi abrir esse
in her
canal
life.
para poder
So
não só
when I started to open
ajudar,
this
né, as
channel,
pessoas
I opened this
que
channel not
estavam
just
assistindo
to help
comigo. Eu nem sabia que eu ia começar a
and share
canalizar
with people what's happening
consciência.
with me, because I didn't even know that I would start
Eu queria
channeling.
compartilhar conhecimento espiritual mesmo.
And it's also to share
E é um
spiritual
dos projetos que nós
experiences.
estamos fazendo também. E
And
aí as
also
coisas começaram a
because of the
acontecer desse
project that
jeito.
we are working
E
on
tem
or
acontecido
working
coisas
on.
muito fortes, né?
And then a
E
lot of
eu
things start
decidi abrir o
happening
canal para
with me,
poder.
and a lot of powerful
Eu não
thing
vou
has been
acreditar
happening.
muito numa frase
So I decided
que
to open this
eles
channel,
falavam, né?
and I really
Um
believe in the
grande
quote that
mensageiro.
Martin Luther King
E ele
having said,
falava, ele tinha uma frase que ele
and he was a
falava
messenger,
muito, e eu
and it was
acredito
a quote
nisso.
from him
E o que
that
me
I really
preocupa
believe it.
não é o grito dos maus, mas
And
o silêncio dos
what
bons.
makes me worry
E eu
is
decidi
not
não
the
ficar mais
screaming
em
of the bad
silêncio,
ones, but
né?
the
Porque
silence
a
of
luz
the good ones.
precisa aparecer. Ela é o momento da
And I
luz,
believe that the light
da
needs to be
luz
here. It needs to show
colocar
herself, because this is the time for the
trazer a
light
verdade.
to put
Quando a
and
luz
to bring the
aparece, não há
truth.
sombra. Então, quando a luz
Because when
aparece,
the light
tudo clareia,
appears, the
né?
darkness go away
E os maus
and
calam,
everything
ficam,
shines.
mas eles
In
aparecem,
the bed,
né?
the
Falando assim no
devil
contexto muito dessa
quiet
frase do
himself.
Luther King.
You know,
Então,
this is just
é,
based on Luther
eu
King, Martin
decidi,
Luther
é mais
King
para contar uma experiência
quote.
mesmo que eu passei semana
So
passada, que foi
this video
muito
is
forte para mim,
to
marcante.
share an experience that I have last week.
E para
That was a
falar
really
assim,
powerful
Fica pensando,
experience.
nossa, olha como a espiritualidade trabalha.
And also to
Nós
share
vamos
about how the
aprendendo
spirituality
conforme as
works,
coisas vão acontecendo
and
na prática,
that we are
não na
learning
teoria, né?
as
Não nos
things are
livros, não
happening,
só o que está no
you know,
livro, e
in
aí eu
daily
coloco aquele conhecimento na
daily
cabeça e não
practices.
faço nada com aquele
It's not just
conhecimento, né?
reading the books
Então,
and I put all the information in my
não, eu não
mind
vou
and I don't do much
compartilhar
with
aqui
it.
coisas
So
que
this is not the reason.
não
So
é
I
uma
wanted to share
espiritualidade
here
formal, mas é no aspecto de
a
como que
few
aconteceu comigo. A
a few
espiritualidade
things that
trabalha
how I feel that about how the
milhões e
spirituality
bilhões
works.
de maneiras que eu não tenho
And
conhecimento.
there are millions and billions
E não tem
ways of
problema nenhum em falar que eu não tenho
things that I
conhecimento.
don't know, but
Porque eu
I
estou
have now
estudando,
that
estamos aqui
knowledge, and I'm not
encarnados nesse
afraid of
espírito.
saying that I don't
E o
have that knowledge.
conhecimento que a gente
We
vai
are here
adquirindo
incarnated,
é um
and
conhecimento que vai
our
sendo
knowledge are
desenvolvido
limited,
de acordo com a necessidade de
and
cada
the
momento.
knowledge that we are
Só que o conhecimento, ele
getting it,
só
it's based on the
sai do
necessity of the
ser, ou
moment.
seja, no espírito da pessoa,
But
se a
the knowledge, the
pessoa
information
exerce aquele
only
super-poder que
stays
é o espírito, colocar em
with you,
prática, né? Se eu
you
não
know, the
coloquei em
human being
prática,
that's a
esse
spirit,
espírito
put it in
vira
practice.
obesidade mental.
Because if you
Essa é
don't
real,
put the
obesidade
knowledge
mental.
in
Um monte de
practice,
coisa na cabeça,
I would
é
like
um
to
monte de
call it's
conhecimento
a
na cabeça, e sai
overweight
pouca
mind.
coisa. Porque, de fato,
And that's how I like to call, because you have all
precisa
that overweight
colocar em prática.
mind,
E o que eu
but you're not
percebo em
using it.
todas as
You're not putting it
mensagens
in
que vêm sendo
practice.
trazidas aqui, mas não só aqui, em vários
And
outros
all the
lugares,
messages that are
né, que
being brought
acompanham esses
here,
canais,
not only
eu vou
here,
começar
but also other channels as well. If you follow other YouTube channels, you will you will see the connection that a lot of the messages are connected, which is to put it in to practice. You know, you're involving evolution of the human beings, even to a different dimensions. That and that is not only through reading and listening to messages or reading books. You do have to put into practice everything that you learn, everything that you absorb. And that's what happens to me when I started to put it into practice, spiritual experiences. And I have been through a lot of hard experiences in my life, but I have to put it in practice everything that I learn. So I have been having intuitions from Sananda, for the ones who doesn't like to call him Jesus. I'm now living here in the USA, and I have had the intuition to go and look for a spiritual center. And I was questioning because I don't have a particular religion, and I believe that religion can create dogmas, and I have been
Uma coisa que eu venho aprendendo, e eu acho que é uma das coisas que eu preciso trazer para vocês aqui, que eles estão me intuindo, que é para falar sobre intuição, inclusive.
But that's a lot of things that I have been learning that I believe that I also have to bring it to you. I feel the intuition is to talk about intuition, actually. So since 2020, the opening of my intuitions, I have had a lot of experience, especially after last year. Even coming to live in the USA, it was intuition. And for you to understand and believe it, because I have my experience, I have done this, it's working for me. So I have been paying a lot of attention to my intuition. And in a lot of moments, the things that I was doing was something from my mind, something from my head. And then I start to realize that it was not. And it was truly intuition. The spirituality was talking to me. Sananda was talking to me. And then Osho started talking to me. And then I started to understand that it was not just them, it was others as well. And I also started to feel the energy. And I went to start to look for spiritual centers here, houses, and also one of the other videos they also recorded and I posted here in the previous videos to talk about the experiences that I had there. And I had the intuition from Sananda, specifically from Sananda, to go there. And every time that I went there, and it was spirits from my got closer to me, trying to channel with me. And so there was a day that I was there, and this spirit was there, and he was saying, I want to talk. And I didn't allow him to talk. And I was just quiet. And all of that was consuming my thoughts. And so I talked to Sananda and I told him, God can do whatever he wanted to me. And I have given myself to him and truly trusted, which is amazing. And all of that have been brought from Sananda happened. And I'm not going to say what he told me, but I'm going to tell you what I saw at the moment. So I went there. When I was there with Akhenaton, Allan Kardec and
Sananda
Sananda.
colocou na minha mente
And there was a moment that the
exatamente
people did not
a
allow me to
situação
speak.
que
I mean,
ele
not me,
viveu
but the
como regimento.
spirit. And
Quando ele
then
foi
Sananda
lá
had put
na
it in my mind
falar lá
exactly the situation that
com
he
os
had lived
sacerdotes
when he was Jesus,
no templo dos sacerdotes,
back
logo
when he
após a
went
iluminação, que falavam que ele
when
era
he went to
inocente, ele
speak with the
estava a
priests
levar o conhecimento que ele
at the
percebeu
temple
na iluminação dele,
right after he
para
has
eles,
his
e
illumination
ele
when he
foi
was.
lá falar para eles o que ele
So he
viu
went
e
there
o
to
que era,
bring the knowledge that he
que era de
received
fato
during his enlightenment.
as boas novas naquele momento. E ele projetou essa imagem na minha cabeça
And
naquele momento. E eu vi o que aconteceu com ele lá.
because he knew what was the good news to bring it. So he brought the image of that moment. So I saw what happened to him there. It was really strong for me. I saw what happened to Jesus at that moment in the synagogue. And I saw the people, the priests that did not accept his messages and expelled him from the temple. And that was exactly what happened. That was exactly what happens now. And he was telling me this was exactly what happened in 2023 years ago. And I felt it, my friends. I felt his pain, his suffering, his emotions, because he was also a human being and normal, just like all of us. I felt all of that. And when I came out of there, the images starting to be projected to my mind. He was projecting this message to me, and he was showing everything that happened at the moment when he went to bring the messages, and they started to questioning him and pointing fingers to him and not allowing him to speak. And he was trying to defend what he was trying to say. No, wake up, wake up. Where are you? You believe that you know all the knowledge, but you don't really know all of it. You don't know anything. So his energy dropped. And also on the Letters of God, he talks about this moment. It was very interesting. It was interesting because this is exactly what happened. My energy dropped a lot after I left there. And I was not that I was afraid, because I know the spirituality are protecting me, but because your energy drop, the negative thoughts also appears, and a lot of those bad thoughts was happening to me, and I thought I was being induced by bad spirits. And now just imagine how this is how the spirituality will work. And the spirituality gave me the intuition to do a course of Arcturian cures. So on Tuesday, we have had a meeting here with the group, the therapist groups that we have here, and I have not yet finished the course. But at that course, we also received all the technology from the Arcturianos and the geometric ways from Arcturianos, how they work and how to protect, and activations of protections of shields and protecting shields and Markaba, and a lot of activations that they were activating in me. And that way, my energy started to elevate again, and I was finally able to come out of that stage of mind
e as
and
coisas
level of energy.
acontecem.
And why I'm telling you this,
Então, no dia a dia,
and they asked me to bring
coisas
these
vão acontecer.
intuitions because I
Vai
want you to
fazer a
understand
sua
how do we
energia
deal with
melhorar
our
mais.
energy and
E
all the
se
things that
sua
actually
energia
happen.
mais
So in
espiritual,
your
se você
daily
estiver
uh,
ligado, seja com força,
life,
Jesus, em Maria, em
there are things that will
Gabriel,
make your
os
energy drop.
arcanos, não importa quem é, porque são todos um.
But if you are connected with,
Não
it
importa
doesn't matter who it is,
como você
Miguel,
chama eles,
Arcturianos,
você
Maria,
presta
Jesus,
atenção
it
no que
doesn't
eles
matter
estão
who it is
dizendo.
because we are all
Presta
ones.
atenção no que eles estão
Doesn't matter
falando
who it
para
is.
você, no que eles estão
You call them
intuindo. Presta
and you
atenção.
pay attention to your intuition.
Eles estão te guiando para te ajudar.
Pay attention on what they are telling you to do. Pay
Mas
attention to it
requer de você uma atitude.
because they are guiding you
Requer de
to
você
help
uma
you
ação.
and
Se eu
protect
tivesse
you.
ficado parada e não tivesse feito esse curso,
But it
e
requires
deixa
from
pra
you an
lá,
attitude
depois eu faço,
in an action.
não, não sei o que lá,
Because if I have
a minha energia não teria
stayed
levado, eu não
stuck
teria levado
in one place
todos esses
and I have not made that course
geometria
and I was
sagrada
sitting around,
levou
you know,
muito
I would not be able to elevate my energy. And all these mandalas and geometric sacred that activated things in my life that I'm not really clear of what was, but and actually I also have received some intuitions to do this here in this channel to help the people that are following us, for the people that are following our channel, to bring cure to them. I am a healer. I am a healer with intuition and a cure. I'm also a therapist and I work with communications for a long time. I have lecture classes about communication, so I realized that I have this talent to channel messages because it's truly, I just listen and I just pass through it. I'm not judging what I'm listening to. I don't judge what's coming to me. I don't hold on what they wanted to say because all the information that comes to me, I just let it out. So I start to talk. In the beginning it was weird because I thought it was voices on my head, but it wasn't. So I am saying this to share with you. And there was just one, but I've been having a lot of experiences. And this is the strongest one since I opened the channel. And I'm not just saying that when I opened the channel, but I say all through the times. For me to have the same feelings and emotions that Jesus have lived at the moment in the synagogue, it was really strong to me. And one of those informations that came to me was that all the spirits, all the beings that are being sent by Sananda, which is the governor of this whole planet, all the ones that are chosen are being attacked. Now imagine he was just one. Of course he has the apostles and all the people that was following him, but he was the only one bringing the message. But now we have a lot of people bringing the same message, and all of them, and also came that you're going to see, you're going to feel what I lived at that time, back at the time. So he also brought that information. It was really strong, really strong. And it was great that I felt that was guiding me to do this course that helped me to elevate my energy to come out of that lower
Mas aí,
energy level that
logo no dia
I
seguinte,
was being at that
né, à
time,
noite, assim, eu
because I
lembro
received all the
que eu
energy from those
recebi
people,
de e-mail,
and my
a
energy really
energia
dropped.
subiu, e aí
But
fazendo isso
the
tudo,
next day,
ela elevou
at
ainda
night,
mais,
or maybe
né?
two
E não
nights,
só
2 days
isso.
later,
E aí me veio
my
mais
energy was
informação de como que
all
eu
the way up
também
again.
posso trazer e ajudar mais vocês aqui.
And
Não
doing
só
this
eu
channel,
não,
this
porque dentro
course,
do nosso grupo
it
de
elevates even
terapeutas,
more.
né? Para quem ainda não
So,
sabe, depois tem uns vídeos falando do
you know,
propósito do
the
canal.
information
Primeiro
came
vídeo, vai
to
lá dar uma olhada e ver
help
que
more
esse é um
people
projeto que a gente desenvolve em
right
paralelo
here,
ao canal.
because the information,
Tem várias
we
pessoas,
have a group of
terapeutas que se
therapists.
formaram em cura arcturiana.
That's also videos in the beginning,
Vieram várias
one of the first
informações
videos that
de coisas
explain
que a
about this
gente pode
project.
fazer aqui no canal.
There is a lot of other projects, a lot
E eu
of
espero de
therapists that have
verdade que este vídeo
also
é
done this
apenas um
course
relato, né?
about
De como que a
Arcturiano cure.
espiritualidade trabalha com a gente e é na prática. Gente, é indo pra
So I really
ação.
hope that
Se você recebe uma
I'm just
intuição boa, que é uma coisa boa,
I
você
just
pode ter
wanna
certeza
I wanted to
que são
understand
os
that
espíritos de
how
luz
the
que estão
spirituality works with us.
agora. Se é
And if you receive intuition
pensamentos
that's
ruins,
good,
negativos,
you can be
julgamentos,
sure that
coisa negativa,
spirituals,
não é da
the
luz,
good spirits
não é
are bringing it
descarta
to
na
you.
hora.
But now, if
Se
it
for da
is
luz,
that there
você vai
is
perceber.
a
E
thoughts
siga,
they're
né?
bad,
Siga essa
that doesn't
intuição,
help,
siga o que
and
você
you gotta
recebe
be
da
able
luz,
to
porque
know
eles vão
which
te
one is good
orientando
thoughts
também.
and which one is the bad
A única coisa que
thoughts. So you have
precisamos
to
é
follow that
abrir os nossos
intuition.
ouvidos
You
para
really
ouvir o
have
que
to
precisa
follow
ser
what you
feito,
receive from the light,
abrir os nossos
because
olhos
they
para
will
ver o que
be
precisa ser
guiding
feito
you
e
all the
nos
time.
deixar ser guiado por eles, e que é
And the only thing that we have to do is to open our ears,
não é ficar
and
se escondendo,
so you can
não é
listen, and open your eyes so you'll be
não é se
able to
esconder.
see, and you
Não é
gotta let
brincadeira estar aqui falando
and allow
deste
yourself to
tema,
be guided by
dessas
them.
coisas aqui, não é.
You gotta
Não é se
act.
esconder. É
It's not to be hiding
focar,
yourself.
agir
Hiding. That's not what you have to do.
e fazer o que precisa ser feito
You know,
para a
I
sua
wouldn't be here talking
evolução,
about
para
these
a sua
topics.
ascensão, para a sua
I mean, you cannot hide.
a
Is
sua
to act
reforma íntima, né? Quando fala de reforma, eu
and
gosto
to
de
do
pensar
what you need
assim,
to do for your evolution, for your involvement,
tudo que você
involving,
precisa para
for your
você se
transformation,
iluminar. Na carta
your
de
personal
Cristo, ele fala
reform.
muito isso, eu sou igual a você.
When I say
Se eu
this, I would
pude,
like to
se eu
think that
consegui chegar onde eu cheguei,
everything that you need to
garanto
do
que você também
for you
consegue,
to
porque você
illuminate
tem a força de
yourself.
Deus.
In the Letters of
Quanto
God
mais
book,
você estiver mais próximo de Deus,
he says,
mais
if I was
iluminação
able to
você vai
do
receber.
and to get
Você
where I
também
got,
pode se tornar um Cristo. E é isso que ele
you also be able to do, because you are also the Son of God.
gratidão por vocês estarem aqui. É muito
And as close as you get to
interessante
God,
as coisas
more
evoluindo.
light
O canal
you
tem
will
um
get.
mês,
And you can also
um
be
mês
a
e meio,
Christ.
tem mais de 3.000
You can turn
visualizações.
yourself into a
É
Christ.
pouco,
So
mas é muito.
gratitude for you to be here.
Para mim, são 3.000 vidas.
It's
Se
very
3.000
interesting how
vidas,
things starting to
se
evolve.
esse aqui
And
realmente se transformar,
this channel has about a month that I open it.
são
We also
3.000
have already
vidas,
3,000 people that are following us.
já é muito
And
coisa.
this not just 3,000 followers, there's 3,000 lives.
Nós temos
And if all these
96
3,000
inscritos.
lives watch these
Você que não
videos,
está inscrito
and
ainda, se
those are
inscreve,
3,000
porque
lights,
isso ajuda o canal
3,000
a
new,
projetar ainda
3,000
mais
people
essa
that have
mensagem
seen
de
it, the
Deus.
light. And this is
Você
a
vai
lot, this
conhecer
lives
pessoas
from
que
God.
ainda
This
não
is a lot.
conhecem, só pelo fato de você
So
começar a seguir.
if you are not yet
E você também vai
following the channel,
contribuir,
please
vai
sign up.
contribuindo também com o projeto que nós
You
temos.
will help to share the
Tudo
message of
de
God,
forma gratuita. Nós não cobramos
and
nada.
you will understand more. It's just the fact that you're following the channel.
Nós estamos
You're also contributing with the
Se
project that
você
we are
não sabe ainda o que é,
that's happening right
lá
now.
embaixo você vai procurar, não tem muitos
And
vídeos ainda.
we don't charge anything,
Tá bom?
and this is a project that we are
É isso que eu queria
developing.
fazer com vocês aqui hoje.
And if you don't know what it is, go back down to the video 1. I know there are other videos.
Percebam
I mean, we don't have a lot of videos, so you'll be able to find it.
age
So
na vida
that's
de
what I want to bring it
todos
to you
nós,
today.
todos nós. Eu tenho
Please stay with the love of God
muito com isso, muito, muito.
and notice
Junto com você,
how the spirituality
todas as
act.
mensagens que vêm sendo
It's in the life of
trazidas
all of us.
aqui, eu também estou aprendendo junto
And
com
I've been learning a lot with all this.
Fiquem com Deus.
With you.